And welcome back to the morning show. I am Marshall Shore.
And I'm Melissa Farley. We're here
We're
at the
fabulous Arizona Center.
And we have a studio filled with art, which is one of our absolute
and lots of
favorite
color,
things.
as opposed to, I mean, we are rather monochrome.
You're missing your color today.
But, I mean, but we're surrounded by color, which is a good thing.
We've got artist Debra here. Hi.
Hi, how are you?
I'm doing so well. How are you?
Good, excellent.
So tell us a little bit about your creations and what you've brought us today.
Thank you. So one of my most favorite is the boot.
Yes.
I'm starting to do these large civic pieces, but made by the community, for the community. So everybody does a piece of plastic.
Okay.
And I brought you some to share. It's it's quite amazing. These plastic pieces are tiny, tiny, tiny.
Look at that.
And then they shrink down to a piece so everybody can put their special flair on the piece. And then, so this one was done in Avondale a year ago.
Okay.
So it's gonna be put up in Avondale. And it's metal, plastic, and covered in resin. So these can be outside. So it's a passion of mine for people to do art, but also see art.
Yeah.
And not a lot of people will go down to the galleries or to see art. So if we can get more art in the public, that is like a win-win. And then then they might say, "Oh yeah, let's go down and see some art."
Yeah.
So yeah.
And I love this style. It's kind of like a graffiti pop art style. Super fun.
Yep.
And I definitely recognize like iconic signs.
Well, and see, I mean, Watson's Flower.
That's right.
I mean, you've got the Ford.
So last week I did a meeting with MPI. They had their final celebration down at the gardens.
Okay.
So I detail out on the canvases anything that the client wants and where it is, or if it's a wedding, Amelia Island, or wherever that might be. And then it's super easy. It's not trippy paint, but it's oil paint sticks.
Oh, cool.
And I brought this one specifically if you guys wanted to try it too.
Yeah, that's amazing.
Yeah. So they're really creamy and they're super fun.
Okay.
And nothing's set in stone. Like if at the end the client's like, no, I don't like that too much there, I can switch it. You know, you can kind of keep creating.
Where do you get these?
Just online, art store. You have to order them. This is not something that's like readily available, but these specialty items, oil paint sticks.
Okay, because I totally thought that was chalk. So
yeah, exactly. A lot of people think that.
Exactly.
Yeah. Okay, and then you've got, it looks like, is that glass?
So, same minis. So before I started doing the big ones, I did them on smaller pieces. And I'm like, what if?
Yeah.
What if I got something big? So everything's a prototype, right?
Right.
So you start out small and then you go bigger. So those are made on stop signs. So I thought, well, maybe people will stop.
Yeah, that's fun. I like that.
So that's stop and smell the flowers, right?
Amazing.
Yeah, it's really, really fun.
Have you always been an artist, or how did this happen?
Yes, but not this style. I always wanted to draw. I've always wanted to do some art, but it wasn't readily available. You know, in school and whatnot. In college, I got a minor in art, but I'm go. So I'm the anomaly for an artist because I'm like, you know, I'm not super silent. I'm like, I can't be thinking I'd be sitting in the same place doing the same thing over and over again, which was a lie. Like I believed, you know, no coaching, not reading. You kind of like just go with something.
Yeah.
So so little by little, my late 20s, I'm working just corporate. And in my late 20s, I'm like, I heard somebody say, you can have fun with your natural talents and God-given abilities. So I'm like, yes, anything but this, right? And then that kind of made me go back to thinking, what could I do? So I explored the arts and always keeping the visual art on the side. And I read so many books that I ended up with the revelation of the power of words. And my #1 piece was over there. It says, I am happy, healed, healthy, and blessed. The one on the right on the floor. And I just started creating art with this pen brush, which is, again.
Oh, I love pen brushes.
This is just, it's like yummy if you want to try it. Yeah, it's so much fun.
And you can get a thin line, a thick line. Oh my gosh, there's so much fun to work with.
That's medicine in your hand because it'll pull you out of any funk. It's just so fun and exciting. And so that's one of my classes. I teach with the calligraphy brush.
I love that.
Yeah.
That's awesome.
Yeah. And then it lended into coaching, and one thing lended to another. And then my friend, so I do these Love Is cards. So I would say Melissa is love. And she started coloring it. And then when she started coloring it, I said, let me coin Color Me. So I started to just use the word Color Me. And then people were coming over for parties in my New York City apartment, and they're like, this is so relaxing. So it ran into Color Me Art Spa, because I think people should have a great experience doing art, being in there, and then it just gives your left side of your brain a break.
I love that.
Yeah.
Say more about the art spa. Tell me how that all went down. That excites me.
Yeah. Well, I do get a lot of calls from spas, but it's really important to do art. Yeah. Because once you're doing, and especially on the fringe of what I do, you could call it coloring, right? Because you're not creating from scratch, you're going on a piece.
Right.
So what happens is great conversation happens because you're kind of pacifying this left side of your brain. Yeah. And the right side's getting to come out and go, and it's a lot of fun. So then one thing led to another, and I just kept exploring. One of those pieces over there is fabric, the one on the right. The middle piece is paper. The butterfly piece is crinkled up paper on there, and then the left side, that's liquid pouring. Do you know liquid pouring at all? It's this watered down acrylic, and then you pour on the canvas, and then you're manipulating the canvas. Now that's a breakthrough class, because I have some people who just can't tilt the canvas because of their limitations.
Yeah.
Because you're technically, wasting all the paint. The paint never goes to waste.
Yeah.
It's definitely a breakthrough class. And people are so shy with art. So when you can get them in there to do something, it's phenomenal. Yeah.
Yeah.
It's really cool.
I can see where you would be a good teacher and a coach.
Yeah.
Thanks. So one of the things you had talked about that you had sent in your email that I'm curious about is this visual note taking.
Yes.
Talk to me about that.
So that is so fun. Visual note taking is me on stage right or left, and while someone is speaking, I'm drawing. So it's graphic recording or visual note taking. So I'm working with this, and I'm drawing out everything that they're saying.
Holy cow.
Yeah.
Okay.
And I was doing this in my seat, just as my art, right? And all of a sudden, a couple of years ago, I'm thinking to myself, wow, I could be up there.
Yeah.
Like, I didn't even know the industry existed. I was just doing my thing. And then, it just came to life. So this is near and dear to my heart. CEO, how to be your own CEO of your life.
Yeah.
I just started doing, so instead of waiting for an event to happen, what I'm offering now is a legacy project for CEOs. So I would just do an interview, and it would become a piece like this, maybe with their form of your picture in the middle, and then their journey, their story that I would do. And then what happens is these all get digitized and then back to the employees. So all of a sudden, everybody is getting to know the CEO, right? The story, you're talking. And a beautiful thing happens when you're coloring over these pieces. It's like nobody interrupts anybody. Everybody waits their turn. It's just, it's quite amazing, because you're pacifying this,
right?
Because you're always getting ready for your response, or what am I going to say next? But when you're doing art and this, it's a different story.
It's a weird comparison, but it's like the show Hot Ones, where you eat spicy wings while they interview big time celebrities, but it's the same concept, because a lot of the celebrities are PR trained. They have these canned responses, and they're not, real raw interviews and interactions.
You're right.
But while you're eating the spicy food, it's like the real them comes out,
That's hysterical.
Yeah.
I've got to look at that.
Yeah, you should. Hot Ones. You should watch it.
That is super cool.
Because you're essentially doing the same thing, but not as torturous.
Yeah, totally.
Yeah.
So these pieces, another thing happens in community art. When I do these pieces, all the tables are out, everybody's creating, grabbing plastic, going. So this one, I'm doing one for Scottsdale Arts and SUSD. There's a 10-foot one going down, going to get installed hopefully this year at their district office.
Okay.
So anyway, these two moms are standing over the table, and they're not sitting, and they're coloring. I just simply go over, ladies, relax, sit down. And she looked at me, she goes, I've had such a bad week. She gave me a big hug. She know me. Gave me a big hug. She goes, thank you so much.
That's so cool.
So that's how much we need to do art.
Yeah.
We have to do it,
Right, and the permission to play.
Yes, that is huge. Permission to play is huge, huge, huge. So.
Okay.
Yeah.
So tell me, if people wanted to work with you, do one of these workshops with you, or have an experience with you, how does one go about that?
Yes, you can go to COLORMEARTSPA.com, and it's all spelled out there, doing the canvases, the graphic recording, an art class, large or small.
Okay.
I love the large scale ones. The one I didn't bring here because it's too big is mosaic bodies. So I did it for my birthday. So I got this big canvas, and everybody laid down, and we traced each other. So if you trace enough people all different ways, it looks like a mosaic.
Yeah.
It's just like, and then we get to fill in. So that kind of takes you out of yourself too.
That's cool.
One of my friends like, do I have to lay down? I'm like, get down.
Yes, you do.
Yes, you do. Yeah.
I'm like, I'm trying, my brain's already like working of all these different ways to incorporate you into things. Like I'm on the board of the Worldwide Women's Film Festival.
Nice.
And I think it would be so cool to have like an experiential element to it. Because like we have so many women that come, honestly, from all over the country. And, a lot of times in those scenarios, you're stressed and you're excited and just like emotions are really high because you are networking and meeting people, and like how cool would it be to kind of have
it's a different way of networking. I mean, you're engaged in something else, so you get to know people in a different way.
Yeah, it'd be really cool.
That's right. That's right.
So anyway, my brain is alight with ideas. So I'll be reaching out to you at some point. We hope that you'll reach out to Debra too, because
thank you.
I can tell you the energy is fantastic. She just feels like such a light in this room right now. Her art is super fun, and it feels very inviting. To also express yourself. Marshall never has a problem expressing himself. But for those that need a little bit of an invitation, a little bit of a friendly push, this is fantastic.
Can I show you one more thing?
Please, yeah.
So this one, I'm also a keynote speaker, but it's a keynote painting.
Okay.
So I will have something like this on a big canvas behind me, and I'll start with a blank canvas, but it's I am born for greatness and a purpose. So I'm painting people in their seats, have a piece of paper and simply a pen, no eraser, because it's not an art class. I'm kind of forcing the envelope of them taking notes non-linear. And then I have them go over their lines, and you should see when that happens. You want me to make circles over something I just drew? Like it's like little, but it's a big breakthrough for people.
Yeah.
And then we go around of what is a vision,
Yeah.
and I do a little atomic habits. The I am, the identity of the goal, right?
Yeah.
So
smart.
it's so much fun.
Yeah, it sounds like a blast. Everything she does sounds like a blast. What a fun life. I love it.
Yes,
okay, say one more time where people can go.
So www.colormeartspa.com, and you can reach out. There's some emails there, and take a look.
Are you on Instagram as well?
Instagram, Facebook, yeah.
Okay.
Instagram, Color Me Debra Lee, and Facebook is Color Me Art Spa on my business page.
Beautiful.
Yeah.
Well, thank you so much
You're
for
welcome.
sharing this with us today. It's been so fun. And if you end up working with Debra and doing something, please share your pictures. We would love to see what you create and what comes out of the experience. You can find us at On the Morning Show on Instagram, or you can email us at hello@onthemorningshow.com. Stick around. We've got more cool things coming right this way.